right. This is the greatest angle ever. All right. Well, it's time to adjust. It's time to adjust. I'm 19 now. I am now an adult. Officially have been an adult a long enough time to realize that this shit is real. It's not a game anymore. It's not just some stupid video I want to replay in my head for motivation. My emotions don't rule my life anymore, and I have responsibility and the necessity to be a man. It's time to adjust. What do I want? Well, I'll tell you what I wrote, what I desire, what my goal really is to define greatness with my life, defy odds, prove myself right, achieve heights that scare people, change the view of success, inspire a new generation, lead and work with the like-minded individuals of myself, and tell the world about the way, the truth, and the life. It's not a game. It's time to adjust. Look, you may be looking at life and saying, wow, I'm just living. But if we're being for real, if we're being honest, there's nothing after this. This body, everything that we have right now, there's nothing after this. So you can look at that one or two ways. You can look at that and say, whoa, holy shit, there's nothing after this. Well, I might as well just fucking, who cares? I mean, who cares, dude? Who cares? As long as I get by. Or you can change that shit. I'm telling you right now that no matter how you view life, no matter what religion, no matter what goal, no matter what thing you perceive, there is the true reality that you have a goal, that you have a desire, that you have a dream, that you have an idea of what you want for yourself. In the perception of death, the perception of no more, the perception of you getting to choose what you want for the rest of your life, and there being an outcome to what was with it, that will be the thing that defies the next however long you live. It's time to adjust. Mediocrity is not acceptable when you know that you were destined for more. People know that the potential they have, but they don't realize it until later on. Not because of the fact that it wasn't there, not because of the fact that it wasn't in sight, but because of the fact that people don't like to take accountability for what was. So what they do, they distract themselves from remembering it. They lose sight of the actual goal. They choose other substances and other outlets to get them into something that takes their mind away from the actual desire. There's one life, and it's time to adjust. Adjust to who you want to be, not to adjust to what people are configuring you to be. Your life is not a Rubik's Cube, and you are not the person to be solved, but instead life itself is the Rubik's Cube. You are here to figure out what you want for yourself. You are here to defy every single thing that was proved against you. This world was not built on the atoms and the fire and the water elements of whatever the agnostic people believe. No, this world was built on love. This world was built on opportunity. This world was built so that you and me could experience something, live how we want to live, and figure out what's the most important to us. What are my goals? Well, I want to compete in natural bodybuilding before 2028. I want to get my pro card by 22, 100,000 followers on TikTok and Instagram separately, scale a business model to 20K a month by 22, create and find a circle that makes $1 million a year combined, 10K on YouTube, stack up my plaques as much as I can, move to SoCal by 21, Bryce Crawford podcast. Now some of this is a little random. Bryce, I look up to you a lot, brother. These are the things that will defy how I continuously go. The things that I desire. I don't desire the money because I want to be better than anybody. I don't desire the money because it's really cool and I love the cars. I desire the possibility given to me, the possibility to go achieve greatness. And unfortunately, even though it's hard to admit, this life now, in my generation, in my life, in the society that we're in today, the definition of greatness, or what people view greatness to be, is defined by money, defined by the amount that you have. And I don't want to just get money to prove myself to other people. I want to get the money so that I don't have to worry like my mom did when she first had me as a kid. I want to get the money so my child doesn't have to worry about whether or not he'll have a meal the next night. I don't want the money because I want to show off for everybody. I want to go blow it all on whatever. No, I want to show people that it's possible. That the kid who was living with a single mother, who was questioning whether or not there was another meal, who didn't know what he really was supposed to be, the kid who questioned himself every single day, his purpose, why he was here, every single day of his life. I want people to see that it is possible to figure out who you are meant to be. Because you have one life and you are sitting there second guessing every single day who you really are instead of taking action on what you could be. That's scary. What do I need to change? Discipline, stay consistent, set the standard. C-Bum, I love it. Diet, routine and wake up. Work. I can't be in the same place expecting a different result every single day. My priorities, research markets to scale a business, become a leader. How can I figure out a way to prove who I want to be, but help people in the process of that? People aren't going to listen to somebody that has the idea of it just because it's an idea. No. You still need to prove yourself. You still need to get the absolute majority to realize who you actually are. It can't be all fun and games. Just because you aren't really trying to prove everything else in your life to everybody else, you're trying to prove it to yourself, doesn't mean you don't need to prove it to other people. Because here is the thing. Leadership is one of the best things in the entire world. You can choose to lead people to greater outcomes, but you need to build credibility, or you can choose to sit on the sideline and watch other people fall, yet knowing you could have done something about it. Dedication to God. I was saved. My mental health was saved because I was falling down a spiral. I didn't know who I was. I wanted to just be able to make enough money so I could go live in SoCal, figure out how to surf and live in a van. That's literally what I told myself in middle school and the beginning of high school. Was like, I don't really care about this. And I realized, holy shit, life is not that easy. It's not that simple. There's more to this than I actually think there is. So I realized, holy crap, if I actually do have a purpose, that has to mean, if I have a purpose in this life and I have a goal and I have something I desire, then this means that there is something behind it. And I'm never gonna doubt that, because I remember the days where I felt horrible and crying on my knees was the thing that made me feel better. Crying on my knees, shouting for the Lord, asking, why am I here? What am I supposed to be? What am I doing? And all I knew was to keep going, to keep walking. And there was no direct path. Because why? Because I need to set the path. The Lord will hold the light, but nothing will change if I don't have the discipline to go after it day by day. It's time to adjust. If you're somebody that's stuck, you don't know what's going on, you're confused, you're worried, I'm telling you right now, the number one thing you can do is try. Look, I don't have much to prove of it. I honestly don't. But I know that I can. Anyone can try to do it. Anyone can do it. Now I will. I will. Sometimes I second guess myself. Sometimes I question it. Who am I really? Am I just a poser, somebody that wants this just because? Some days, yes. Some days I don't know what the hell I'm thinking, and honestly, the only result I want is to be better than the person who made fun of me the day before. But I know in my heart that this is more than just that one person who pissed me off. This is for more than just that one thing that set me off a little left. This is so I can live my life knowing I gave it my all, no matter what the outcome may have been and what it could have possibly been. It's a quote that I love, and it's kind of corny now because it's a little overplayed, but embarrassment is an underlived emotion. Go make a fool of yourself. You people don't understand. You need to embarrass yourself. You need to fail. You need to mess up. You need to be okay with messing up. You need to be okay with being vulnerable. People want someone that's vulnerable. You think that, oh, I gotta look cool, I gotta do this. No. The only people that want somebody cool are the people with no personalities, the people with nothing going for themselves, the people that don't really matter in this world, that are never gonna do anything. Because they're so much more focused on themselves than anything else in the world, and they will never be rewarded for that. Your ego and your pride will never be rewarded. Never. Because you're so focused on making yourself look the best, and you know when you don't. It's time to adjust. It's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. But the possibility of something occurring, of something being done, of something happening within who you are and what you are willing to create is only determined about the willingness and the absolute dedication to never letting the idea of failure enter your mind. God, I mean, Timothy Chalamet put it perfectly. It doesn't even enter my conscious. It's time to adjust. Look, if you really want to go do something, if you want to go try something, if you want to go achieve something, live something, get something, you're never going to get it by waiting around, by sitting, by hoping, by praying to God that it comes to you. Because we all know who God really is. He loves you. And guess what? Just like a dad loves you, he's going to want you to go do it and get it yourself. But he's going to help you. He's not going to deny you, but he's going to help you. Help you doesn't mean he's going to do it for you. It's time to adjust. Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? What life do you want to live? Do you want to live? Do you have a reason? Do you know why you're here? These questions I ask myself consistently. And the only answer was love. Every single day. Was, well, I love being here. I love being happy. I love going to explore. I love going around and finding new things. I love figuring something out. I love solving problems. I love the feeling of achievement. I love competition. I love everything in life. I love the hardest times, the times where I feel horrible, the times where I feel like there's nothing else going for the rest of my life. I love it because guess what? I'm fucking alive. It's time to live. It's time to adjust.